All right, so the product and quotient rule is a key concept for simplifying radicals, and it says that you can split it up or you can put it together if you have a product, meaning that you have multiplication, or if you have a quotient, meaning that we have division. So in this particular question, they say like simplify this radical, and you'll notice that you have a put together radical. You have one radical. So what I can do is I can split this up because of the fact that we are dividing inside of that radical. So the quotient rule says that I can split this into the square root of 49 over the square root of 25. Now, I then have to simplify each of these individual radicals. So because they are numbers, I will draw a little factor tree. So I take my 49. 49 is an odd number. So I try to divide it by 3. That doesn't work out. I try to divide it by 5. That doesn't work out. Try to divide it by 7, and I get 7 times 7. Now, I then group by the index of the radical. So the index here is understood to be a 2. So I will group these in groups of 2. So I have 2 7s, so that means I have one copy of a 7 outside of the radical. So the square root of 49 will just become 7. Then I look at my denominator. My denominator is also a number, so I draw a little factor tree. So the 25, again, it's an odd number, so I try to divide it by 3. That doesn't go in evenly. Try to divide it by 5. That goes in evenly as 5 times 5. Then, because the index is 2, I will group that in groups of 2. So I have 2 5s here, so that will tell us that we have one copy of 5, because they are grouped, outside of the radical. So I will have 7 over 5. So the square root of 49 over 25 becomes 7 over 5. All right, let's look at one more here. So let's say I have the square root of 5 over 81. So my first step is, they will usually say like use the quotient rule to simplify, but the first step really is to notice that I have one radical, I have division, so I want to deal with this piece by piece. So I want to split it up into the square root of 5 over the square root of 81. And then I will try to simplify each individual piece. So I have numbers, so that means I draw a factor tree. So if I look at the numerator of 5, 5 is a prime number. So that means that the only thing you're going to be able to divide 5 by is 1 and 5 itself. So this, because it's prime, is already reduced for us. Then we take our 81, and it's good to eventually get to the point where you know that the square root of 81 is 9. But if you're not quite there yet, what you would do is you would say, okay, it's odd, let me divide it by 3. Then take 27, divide that by 3. Then take 9, divide that by 3. And so we get